Every Carnatic composition is based on a particular raga, and it is this raga which brings in so much melody and color to the song. The first raga we are going to learn is called Maya Malava Gaula. Now this raga has all the 7 swaras, and we will learn to sing each of them at the correct pitch or swarasthanam. Let's begin. So we'll follow the same approach where we first listen to the sound, then we try to hum along, and then we match it. Let's start with the first swara, Sa. 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 Now we slightly increase our pitch to sing Re. And finally, the high Sa. 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 So we've learned the position of each swara separately. But when we sing it continuously, we have to keep in mind the gap or the spacing between swaras. Now in this raga, Sa and Re are very close to each other. So the gap is really small. Sa, Re. But Re to Ga is a bigger jump. Re, Ga. So you have to increase your pitch higher. And again Ga to Ma is a small gap. Ga, Ma. So let's try to sing all the 4 swaras keeping this gap in mind. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma. And the second half follows the similar pattern. Pa to Da is a small gap, Da to Ni is a bigger jump, and Ni to Sa is again a small gap. So even though the swaras are higher, they follow the similar spacing as Sa, Re, Ga, Ma. Pa, Da, Ni, Sa. Let's try to sing all the swaras. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, Sa. So we've learned all the Sapta swaras, and we've also warmed up our voice now. So I think we are ready to start learning some simple patterns using these swaras. Now the simplest exercises of Carnatic music are called Sarali Varisai. As the name suggests, Sarali means simple and Varisai means lines. So let's begin our beautiful journey with these simple exercises. The first Sarali Varisai has a very simple arrangement. Every Carnatic composition is based on a particular raga, and it is this raga which brings. So we've learned all the Saptaswaras and we've also warmed up our voice now. So I think we are ready to start learning some simple patterns using these swaras. Now the simplest exercises of Carnatic music are called Sarali Varisai. As the name suggests, Sarali means simple and Varisai means lines. So let's begin our beautiful journey with these simple exercises. The first Sarali Varisai has a very simple arrangement. In the first line, we climb up the staircase by singing the swaras in ascending order. And in the second line, we do the exact opposite. We climb down the staircase. So the first half goes from bottom to top and the second half goes from top to bottom. Simple, right?
Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa.
Now that was easy, but the lesson is not over yet. There are two components to music. One is Shruti or the melody part, and the other is Laya or the rhythm. So far we've covered only the Shruti part by singing the melody. So let's go in and learn something more about rhythm. Rhythm is a pattern that keeps repeating in cycles. Now the best example of rhythm would be a clock. Now the clock's hand moves at a constant speed and it keeps repeating in regular cycles, right? The same happens for music too. Now imagine if this clock had only 8 numbers. How would you count with it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And every 8 beats, the cycle would repeat. Now let's try and fit in our first Sarali Varisai into this clock. So when the clock strikes 1, we sing Sa. When it strikes 2, we sing Ri, and so on. Ready? Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. And that's how you follow a beat. Did you notice how the cycle repeated after 8 beats? Now there is a special name for this 8-beat cycle in Carnatic music, and that's called Adi Talam. In Adi Talam, each of these 8 beats is denoted by a hand movement on the lap. So look at my hand very carefully while I play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you get that?
Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa.
And that's how we bring Shruti and Laya together. Whenever you learn a new exercise, as soon as you learn the Swarasthanam and the pattern, you must immediately practice it with Talam. Because unless you're able to sing with Talam, the lesson is incomplete. Because Shruti and Laya are like the mother and the father of music.